Okay. Hi everyone. Um, we are from the SECP 2223 Section 4 Web Programming, and our group name is 404 Not Founder. This is our assignment 2 task distribution. So we have three members, Tanliji and Abhilashini and Beatrice. The me as a leader, I do the HTML grid layout header and also left menu and right menu part. And Abhilashini do the content and the footer, and Beatrice do the styling, personalization, and the documentation. Okay, um, so for my part, I basically do the layout. Okay, we have the header. This is the image. I put the image as interest brand logo at the header, and also the welcome to my website at the top. Okay, then we have a side section which is named left menu. We have four things here. Okay, home, portfolio, blog, and gallery in the explore section as the left menu. Okay, the main is the content. So this is the content that I just put it. Okay, I will let the second member to edit the content here. Okay, so the third part we have the right menu. So right menu we have a quick link. We have three things here. Okay, content, about me, and the section. Okay, then we have also the footer. Okay, the footer I put my personal site. Okay, this is the CSS, star CSS. So I just made some adjustment to let the website see better. Okay, this one. Okay, so for the container, I use the grid layout. So I put display grid, and then this one is the template for my grid. I have a header at the top, and then the left menu, the left side, main is the content part, and right menu at the right side, and then the footer at the bottom. So this one is the adjustment I made to make the website better looking. Okay. Mm, so this all is just a adjustment I made. Okay, create area. I will put the header here for the header part, and then this one is a header image. Okay. Um, so this one is the left menu part. I made the list star is none, so it doesn't have an icon there. And this I use the block display block here for the left menu. Okay, this one is the main for the content, and this one is the right menu. I also use the display as a block. So it's see a little bit tidy. Okay. So the footer, I make the text aligned as a center, and then grid area I put footer. So that's all my part.
This meeting is being recorded.
So for the main content, let's start with the About Me section. Here, I describe myself using a Rubik's Cube metaphor, highlighting how I enjoy solving complex problems. I also mentioned that I'm a second year network and computer security student with a passion for logical thinking and a lifelong learning. Besides the description, you can see a profile picture that adds a personal and relatable touch to the section. Next is the achievement section. Here I've highlighted key milestones like collaborating on web development and security projects, working on a real-world network configurations, and launching my personal website as a part of my coursework. This is the project section. I featured two of my main projects here. The first project focuses on front-end development using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. The second project showcases back-end skills with Node.js and Express integrating external APIs. Moving on to the next section, which is the interest section. This short section reflects my curiosity. I mentioned my love for solving Rubik's Cube, designing user interfaces, and exploring new front-end frameworks like React. In the skills section, I've listed both technical and soft skills, including HTML5, CSS3, responsive design, problem solving, and teamwork. So this section shares my motto, strive for progress, not perfection. It reflects my mindset towards learning and growth. Next is Hire Me button. This Hire Me button is a call to action button encouraging potential clients or employers to get in touch directly. So next, I'm going to talk about the footer. At the bottom of the page, we have a footer, includes copyright notice, my name, and all right reserves. Then we have personal social media links, which is linked in GitHub and Instagram. So for this content, I use my own identity to to do the content part. So that's all from me. Thank you.
So I'll get to the point. All right. So the first thing is, as you can see here, add import URL. So basically, we have imported Google Fonts, and we have imported a font family of Roboto Sans Serif. So I've actually changed the font from the sans serif to Roboto. And also in this section over here, reset and base styling, I also have resetted the margin, padding, and box sizing across all elements. And we will move to the next one, which is base body styles, font background, text color, line height. As you can see here, this font family, this background is in text format. And you can see the color that I use is slightly purplish gray. This is for the softer theme color. Don't worry, later on we will show you the website output so that you will get a better, clearer version of this whole coding output. And the next one is highlight text selection style. So basically, when we highlight the text, it will be slightly light pink. Somewhere this color. And I've also inserted this function in our website. Okay, we move on to the layout grid. Here I have what we call this thing, insert the layout grid for header, left menu, main, right menu, and footer for basically filling the full viewport for better outlook of the website. Okay, then we move on to the header, which is the title of the website. So as you can see here I have used Poppins, family of sans serif. This is for the header font, and I have put in letter spacing for slide spacing. And also this is the color of our basically the header background, the title background, a little bit slightly purplish, white, black a little bit, you can see there. And also I've aligned items to center because we want a really, what we call this thing, organized and very easy to see title in our website. And then we move on. I also have inserted logo in the header. Later on, we will see in our website output. And also right side navigation links. And also I've inserted login and sign up button on the top right corner of our header part. And then we also have a login hover, sign up hover, where if you click, be dark pink, and it's like a button where you can click, but we won't, it's just stop there. It will not direct you to another page. And yeah, okay, then we move on to sidebars. I have used here left menu, right menu for rounded corners. And sidebar link list styling, I've also used this color for my right menu, the same color for the header. And when you hover it, it will be a slightly reddish color. And we move on to the main content. And I've also used padding 20 pixel. And in our main section, I've used margin bottom 40 pixel. This is basically, what is this about? It's just space between the sections so that it won't look too cramped or look too far away. It's just nice to see the spaces. And then we move on to section headers, where basically we have, there we go. We have gradient clip text for section titles, the About Me section, achievement sections, projects, interests, skills, and motto. We have used the same font family, which is Poppins, family of sans serif. You can see the color over here. We have used the same color as in the title, and also the same color as the previous section. And we also have inserted the function of margin bottom and letter spacing, all for the website to look much more neater and easier for the readers to view. The next one, we'll move to our profile picture, where we have used border radius 50% and box shadow and 6 pixel, 12 pixel, and 0. And then we will straight away jump into our projects. So this is where we will have two main projects. Later on, again, we'll show you in the website. I'll just go over this coding a little bit quickly. So we have gap between the cards, gap between those two pictures, and we have two per row. We have used this flex direction column, justify content space between the height 400 pixel, and also I've inserted the function hover. So when you hover, like tap on that picture, it will like float to the top a little bit more. So the next one is project image styling, where we have white frame, mask border edges using the background color function and border. And then we move on to project title and text. We've used the same font family and the same color. And also for project card, we use a little bit of black mixed with bluish a little bit. So next we move to the skills list, where we list down or we write down what we call this thing, our our skills in this website. So basically I remove the default bullets and I add custom gradient dot. And I've also used color black for the writing. And also I've inserted space for dots. And yeah. And also in the skills, I also have added the function of highlight on hover. So basically when you tap, when you like, what you call this thing, click on the word, it will become dark pink. I mean, initially it will be purple, but when you hover to it, it will become dark pink. So the next one is motto or quote. We have used text align center and the font style italic, and we have margin top, box shader, respectively 10 pixel, 0, 2, and 6 pixel. Okay, and then the last one, second last one, hire me button is at the bottom there, where we have used pink color, what do you call this thing, pink color to describe the hire me button. And we have also the font weight 600. Again, this is the same thing. I have insert the hover me function. So when you like tap on it, you can see it will become a slightly more lighter pink because the original color is darker pink. And then we move on to footer. Footer is our bottom page. So we have inserted font Roboto, family sans serif. We have inserted there the links like Lincoln, Instagram, and GitHub. And for responsive mobile, this is basically coding for when you transition, when you want to see the website in mobile view. So I have also inserted this where the stack cards will be vertically and much more easier for the readers to actually view this coding view this website to their mobile devices. Okay, that's it for my part. Thank you very much.
Okay, this is the website we make in assignment 2. So for my part, I do the header, this one, the purple color, and then the menu and the right menu, then the footer at the bottom. Okay, so my second group member, Abilashini, do the content. Okay, this part until the middle part of the website. Okay, and the the third member, our third group member, design the website using the CSS. Okay, the hover part. This one is the hover part uh, for the tab, and then the hire me also, and then the explore. And in our left menu, we have a hover part, then quick link. Okay, so anything need to add on? Okay, so I think that's all for our presentation. Thank you.